everyone, welcome back to my channel Infitech. In this video we are going to see how do we install Docker desktop on Mac OS and how to run our very first container. So let's get started. So basically Docker is something which allows you to run applications inside lightweight containers. So basically we'll not go deep into what is Docker and we'll just try to focus on how to get started with your Docker installation. So I'm going to click on download Docker desktop and I'm going to select Docker for Silicon. I'm going to install it, and once it's get installed, let me open the DMG file and let me try to install, and it's going to be pretty straightforward. Yeah, so let me drag this into applications. So it's going to take some time. Try to open it. Yeah, so this is how you install Docker, and let me try to sign in. Okay, I have installed Docker. I've already used it earlier, so I'm getting my old projects. Now let me try to verify my installation with the command. You can use your terminal and type out Docker version, and we'll see you get your Docker version as well. You can use the GUI to create Docker containers and all, but let us try creating one container. Say Docker run. Let's say an hello world. So couldn't find the Docker image locally, so it will try to pull out from the Docker library, and you can see we were able to access the hello world container. Okay, and now so we can also do few things, and let me try to exit. Maybe let me try to run in some containers, maybe. So let me try to reopen the terminal, and let me say Docker run, and port is going to be 8080, colon port forwarding to 80 and nginx. Let me try to see what is happening. So I'm trying to run an nginx web server and container on port 8080. So once this run, we must be able to see the nginx welcome page. So it's 8080. Let me open localhost colon 8080. You can see I have got the nginx response, and we can also have few commands handy. Maybe you can say docker ps. So basically it will list down all the processes running on Docker. So this is my old project, so that's why you are able to see it now. And what all other commands we have is, let's say you have this container id. I wanted to stop the logger service which is running on my project. You copy this container id and say docker stop and container id. Basically it is going to stop, and when you say docker ps again, you won't see your logger service running. And let's say if you wanted to completely remove, you can say docker remove and this container id which is snippet service. So basically I have to stop the container before removing it. So let me try to use the container id which I stopped it earlier. So you can see I have completely removed that container, and yeah, that is pretty much very basic version of how do you get Docker installed in a system and get started with creating a container using commands, or you can even use your GUI to create a command to create a container. And yeah, so that's it. You have successfully installed Docker desktop and run your first container. That's all. Thank you for watching this video.